What if I told you there's a place where the ground looks like it's been painted with rainbows? Or where giant, perfectly round boulders sit on a beach as if placed by some ancient giant? What about a tower so mysterious, it's rumored to be a meeting spot for aliens? These aren't fantasy lands, they are real. Welcome back to another amazing episode of Snotrial. Today, we are diving into 15 amazing rock formations in the world. From the icy canyons of Iceland to the glowing deserts of Egypt, these natural wonders prove that Earth is the ultimate artist. They'll leave you speechless. Ready to see the world like never before? Let's go! FLYSCH Formation, Spain. Along the rugged coastline of Spain's Basque Country, the FLYSCH Formation stretches for over 13 kilometers, 8 miles, offering a dramatic glimpse into Earth's geological history. This unique formation is made up of alternating layers of hard and soft rock, which have been exposed by centuries of erosion from the waves of the Cantabrian Sea. The FLYSCH Formation is often referred to as a geological encyclopedia because its layers record over 60 million years of Earth's history. Each layer corresponds to a specific period, revealing information about climate changes, tectonic movements, and even ancient marine life. At low tide, visitors can walk along the exposed rock layers, seeing firsthand the evidence of ancient underwater landslides and tectonic shifts. The most famous section, known as the Zumaya FLYSCH, is a UNESCO Global Geopark, recognized for its scientific and educational value. Meraki Boulders, New Zealand. Scattered along Koeko Beach on New Zealand's South Island, the Meraki Boulders are one of the most unique and mysterious geological formations in the world. These large, spherical boulders range in size from 0.5 to 2.2 meters, 1.6 to 7.2 feet, in diameter and weigh several tons. Their near-perfect round shape and unusual appearance have made them a popular destination for tourists and scientists alike. The Meraki boulders were formed over 60 million years ago during the Paleocene era. They originated from ancient seafloor sediments that accumulated around a central core, similar to how pearls form. Over millions of years, the concretions grew as minerals like calcite and quartz crystallized around the core. When the surrounding softer rock eroded away, the boulders were exposed and eventually rolled onto the beach, where they remain today. Hoodoos Thin Spires of Rock. Hoodoos are tall, thin spires of rock that rise dramatically from arid basins and badlands, creating some of the most striking landscapes on Earth. These formations are most famously found in Bryce Canyon National Park, Utah, USA, where thousands of hoodoos cluster together in a mesmerizing display of natural architecture. Hoodoos can range in height from 1.5 to 45 meters, 5 to 150 feet, with their shapes varying from simple columns to intricate, mushroom-like structures. Hoodoos are formed through a combination of erosion and weathering. The process begins with a plateau or cliff made of soft sedimentary rock, such as limestone, sandstone, or shale. Over time, water seeps into cracks in the rock, freezing and expanding during cold weather, which breaks the rock apart. Rainwater, which is slightly acidic, further erodes the rock, carving out the distinctive shapes. The harder, more resistant rock at the top of the hoodoo acts as a cap, protecting the softer rock beneath and creating the unique, often whimsical shapes. Hoodoos are not limited to Bryce Canyon. They can also be found in other parts of the world, such as the Drumheller Badlands in Alberta, Canada, and Cappadocia, Turkey. Khao Hin Phap Phar Cliff. Located in the Chaiyaphum province of northeastern Thailand, Khao Hin Phap Phar Cliff is a striking geological formation that stands out for its jagged, layered rocks and unique patterns. The name Khao Hin Phap Phar translates to rock with slate layers, and the site is often referred to as the Stonehenge of Thailand due to its dramatic and prehistoric appearance. The cliff is composed of sedimentary rocks, primarily sandstone and shale, which have been eroded over millions of years to create sharp, angular formations. The layers of rock are clearly visible, revealing the geological history of the area. These layers were formed during the Mesozoic era, when the region was covered by ancient seas. Over time, tectonic activity and erosion exposed the rocks, creating the rugged landscape seen today. Columnar basalt in Meshjin Shah, northwest Iran. In the remote northwest region of Iran, near the city of Meshjin Shah, lies a geological marvel known as the columnar basalt. This formation features towering hexagonal columns of basalt, created by the slow cooling of lava flows millions of years ago. The precise geometric patterns of these columns are a result of contraction as the lava cooled, forming cracks that propagated downward, creating the iconic hexagonal shapes. The columnar basalt in Meshjin Shah is part of the Sahand mountain range, a volcanic region that has been dormant for thousands of years. This natural wonder has gained attention in recent years due to its striking resemblance to other famous basalt formations, such as the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland and Devil's Postpile in California. Amazing rock formation in Samiba. Located in the heart of Samiba, this lesser-known rock formation is a hidden treasure for geology enthusiasts and adventurers alike. The area is characterized by its surreal and otherworldly rock shapes, which have been sculpted over millions of years by wind, water, and erosion. The formations vary from towering pinnacles to intricate arches, creating a landscape that feels almost alien. The geological history of Samiba's rock formations dates back to a time when the region was submerged underwater. Over millennia, sedimentary layers were deposited and later exposed, revealing the unique patterns and textures seen today. The rocks are primarily composed of sandstone and limestone, which are particularly susceptible to erosion, resulting in the dramatic shapes that define the area. Salt Mountain in Iran. Located in southern Iran, near the city of Qom, the Salt Mountain, or Kunamak, is one of the most unique geological formations in the world. This massive salt dome rises dramatically from the surrounding desert, creating a shimmering, otherworldly landscape. The mountain is composed almost entirely of salt, with layers of minerals like gypsum and potassium adding streaks of color to its surface. The Salt Mountain was formed over millions of years through the process of halokinesis, where underground salt deposits are pushed upward by tectonic forces. This process has created a dome-like structure that is both visually striking and scientifically significant. Surreal rock formation of Bisti Badlands. Located in the high desert of northwestern New Mexico, the Bisti Badlands are a surreal and otherworldly landscape that feels like stepping onto another planet. This remote wilderness area is known for its bizarre rock formations, including hoodoos, petrified wood, and eroded sandstone pillars. The formations are the result of millions of years of erosion, which has sculpted the soft sedimentary rock into strange and fantastical shapes. The Bisti Badlands were once a swampy delta during the late Cretaceous period, around 70 million years ago. Over time, layers of sediment, including sand, mud, and volcanic ash, were deposited and later hardened into rock. The most iconic features include the Egg Garden, where large spherical concretions protrude from the ground, and the Bisti Wings, which resemble giant stone fins. Tiramisu Mountains. The Tiramisu Mountains, named for their striking resemblance to the layers of the famous Italian dessert, are a unique geological formation found in the Zhangye Danxia Landform Geological Park in China. These mountains are part of the larger Zhangye Danxia landscape, which is renowned for its vibrant, multicolored layers of sandstone and minerals. The Tiramisu Mountains, however, stand out for their distinct, horizontal striations that resemble the creamy and cake-like layers of tiramisu. The formation of these mountains dates back over 24 million years, during a period when the region was a vast basin filled with sediments from surrounding mountains. Over time, these sediments were compacted into rock and then uplifted by tectonic activity. The layers of red, yellow, green, and gray are the result of mineral deposits, including iron oxide and other trace elements, which oxidized over millions of years to create the vibrant colors seen today. Zhangye-Danxia, China. Located in the Gansu province of China, the Zhangye-Danxia landform is one of the most visually stunning geological wonders in the world. Known for its vibrant, rainbow-colored mountains, this area spans over 510 square kilometers, 200 square miles, and is part of the Zhangye-Danxia National Geological Park. The mountain's striking stripes of red, yellow, green, and blue are the result of mineral deposits and erosion over 24 million years. The formation of Zhangye-Danxia began during the Cretaceous period, when the region was a vast basin filled with sediments from surrounding mountains. Over time, these sediments were compacted into rock and then uplifted by tectonic activity. The layers of sandstone and minerals, including iron oxide, were exposed to the elements, and oxidation processes over millions of years created the vibrant colors seen today. Each layer corresponds to a different geological era, providing a detailed record of the Earth's history. Stuðlagjá Canyon, Iceland. Hidden in the remote east of Iceland, Stuðlagjá Canyon is one of the most stunning geological wonders in the world. The canyon is famous for its towering basalt columns, which line the edges of the Jökulá River. These hexagonal columns were formed by cooling lava millions of years ago, creating a natural symmetry that looks almost man-made. What makes Stuðlagjá even more striking is the contrast between the dark basalt columns and the vibrant turquoise water of the river. For years, Stuðlagjá Canyon remained hidden from the world. It was only in 2009, after a hydroelectric plant was built upstream, that the water levels dropped, revealing the canyon's full beauty. Devil's Tower, Wyoming, USA. Rising 386 meters, 1,267 feet, above the surrounding landscape in northeastern Wyoming, Devil's Tower is one of the most iconic and mysterious geological formations in the world. This massive, flat-topped monolith is composed of igneous rock, specifically phonolite porphyry, and is renowned for its distinctive columnar jointing, which creates a series of vertical cracks that give the tower its unique, almost hexagonal appearance. Devil's Tower was formed around 50 million years ago during the Eocene epoch. Geologists believe it was created by the intrusion of magma into sedimentary rock layers. The columns, some of which are up to 6 meters, 20 feet, wide, were formed as the magma cooled and contracted, creating the cracks that give the tower its textured surface. White Desert, Egypt. Located in the western part of Egypt, the White Desert is a surreal and otherworldly landscape that stretches over 300 square kilometers, 115 square miles. This unique desert is famous for its chalk-white rock formations, which have been sculpted by wind and sand erosion over millions of years. The formations range in size from small, delicate structures to massive outcrops that tower over the desert floor, some reaching heights of up to 30 meters, 100 feet. The White Desert's striking white color comes from its composition of chalk and limestone, which were deposited during the Cretaceous period when the area was submerged under a shallow sea. Over time, the sea receded, and the exposed rock was shaped by the elements into the bizarre and fantastical shapes seen today. The desert is part of the larger Farafra Depression, a remote and sparsely populated region of Egypt. Don't forget to like, share, and explore more wonders with us. See you next time.